Hello Wastelanders, Wanderer here, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. So, every episode I say I'm going to stop back over here at the Nipton Road rest stop and at the one over, the safe over at the Bison Steve Hotel and get those now that I can actually get them. I always forget to do it, so we're doing it first thing. This is the gun cabinet over at the rest stop here. There's not actually that much here. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's decent, but a little bit underwhelming for being an average safe there. But anyway, that's cool. I'm cool with that. So let's go back up then to the Bison Steve Hotel. I also have all of my Rad Scorpion stuff, so I'm going to see if I can get, what's her name? It was up in Prim. So I'm going to get Steve Nash, his wife, to make some Rad Scorpion casserole surprise or whatever it is. We have a whole bunch of Rad Scorpion parts that can be used for that, so maybe we'll get a recipe for it? I'm not sure. In fact, that was just her going inside here. I'm gonna grab the safe over here first. I'm pretty sure it's over in the Bison Steve Hotel here. Honestly, I can't remember exactly where it is. I don't know if it was in here. Was this it? This is it. Okay, yeah. So here's the safe. God, I don't know what the deal is with that glare. It's gotta be a bug. I never saw that until recently. Is that it? Is that really all? Just some bottle caps and a wrench and a whetstone. Well, that's extremely underwhelming. I'm not like super sad that I couldn't get that at that point then. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Just those two are the ones I couldn't get. Okay. We'll go over here to Steve Nash's residence as well and talk to his wife and get her to make us some food.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Ruby Nash, that's what her name was, Ruby. I'd like some of that Rad Scorpion Venom casserole.
Does sound good, don't it? How many Rad Scorpion glands you got?
I have a bunch.
Is that right? Then hand them over and I'll get to baking a whole batch of casseroles.
Can I give her more?
Does sound good, don't... Is that right? Is that right?
Oh my god. I can just keep doing it.
One's enough to make a...
How much of this stuff did I get, man? I'm not seeing it in my inventory. Where's it at here? Should be under food and then a Rad Scorpion casserole. Oh, here we go, Ruby's casserole. Nice. So yeah, it's like gecko steak basically. But yeah, that's useful. I mean, that's like a whole bunch of food we just got. Okay, well now it's dark out. Probably want to go back to Good Springs and sleep for the night, and then we'll head out and go east afterwards. I want to play Noonan a couple of hands of Caravan as well. He refreshes and has 2,000 caps every couple of days, so I want to make sure I get those from him. Trying to save up still. How many caps am I at now? Let me see here. 17,000, yeah, so I'm looking to get to about 30 or 40,000. Once we get to that point, when we have all that, got all those caps, we can buy out everything from Cliff over at the Dino store or whatever, and from there we ought to be pretty good. Like, we can just win everything back from him, and we ought to have quite a good amount of stuff and bartering power for the future. The idea being that you can only actually get caps back from him like 5 times in that way. That's the max. After that, he's done. He will no longer play with you anymore. Probably a smart man to do so. Oh, I did get my rads cured, by the way, so my rads are pretty low now. I'm all healed up. Got a good sleep in. Got some food in my belly. Everything should be good here. So let's head over east again. I want to go over to Scorpion Gulch and check out the Hidden Valley. I didn't check it out last episode, and I want to check out Sloan as well. I figure might as well, right? I've explored everything else around here. Before we get out adventuring, though, I do want to go and play No Bark Noonan a couple of hands of Caravan to make some caps. He has about 2,000 caps that refreshes every couple of days, so I want to make sure I divest him of those caps. And I will have a separate video up going over my strategy for playing Caravan and the general rules and how to play it, but that will be a separate video.
The mole rat men. They've come for my beard at last. Oh, never mind.
Okay then.
You've seen them too, haven't you? I can see it in your eyes. I knew I wasn't the only one.
Yep, I saw him, No Bark. Let's play some Caravan, what do you say?
Sure. Old No Bark is always looking to play. Not for entertainment, mind you, but because if you look at the cards right, you can know the future.
Okay, so No Bark Noonan is 2,000 caps lighter. I just traveled over to Scorpion Gulch, and we're gonna head west from here and try to get to Hidden Valley. Looks like there are some scorpions and stuff here as well. Again, I will have the Caravan in a different video, which I will link in the description below. This will be a nice place to come and clear out every couple of days, just like I do. Oh, here's Hidden Valley, okay. This will be a nice place to come in and clear out every couple of days, just like I do with the geckos over at the Good Spring Source. Get some free meat, and then we can always go and turn it into Ruby for more food. So like every, I don't know, like 3 or 4 days, I'll come over here, clear out all the scorpions, then go over to Good Spring Source, clear out all the geckos, make some gecko steaks and stuff. Yeah, it'd be nice. So let's see here, we're Hidden Valley neutral. Is this actually a town? It says neutral, so I assume it's actually a town. That's a bunker. Huh. Warning, U.S. military facility. Alright. What do we have over here? Ban the bomb. Drop chems, not bombs. Gene was here. ZB. It's a bunch of graffiti. Fight apathy or don't. Peace. Alright. Hidden Valley bunker. Let's check it out, I guess. No idea what we might find in here. Can I loot these crates? No, cannot. Hear nothing, okay. Alright, well, let's open the door, I guess. Some ammo there. Is that all that's here? We got some, make sure we can sleep here. Just like a lot of, I don't know, a lot of build up and a lot of pomp for like not much really here. Alright, well, it is what it is, folks. And it says neutral, which is also odd, like there's supposed to be people here, but they're not. Anyone here?
All mine.
Whoa! I see a building over there as well.
Got you in my sights. Eat this.
Secondary building over here as well. And I see a lot of enemies over here. This thing's actually still working. It's pretty amazing. Unless someone has repaired it. It's also a distinct possibility. So there are several of these bunkers around here I can check out, I guess. Got one in the north here. Got one over to the west. Guys, killing stuff before I can get to it, man. It's not even in my line of sight. Alright, so we got one over here, to the north, and we got one to the west as well. Check out. Guess we're over here. We'll check this one out next. I guess it makes sense. I mean, these would have been just like kind of fallout shelter type things. They're not like vaults or anything. They're just fallout shelters. Or just military bunkers in general. Anything up here? Can jump up here, so I kind of want to check. You never know what you might find, as Paladin Dance would say. Okay, we hear nothing. Average lock on this one, but thankfully we can get through that. Once again, it's just been like bombed and caved in. Oh, here we go. Got some mini nukes. Some more ammo there too. I don't have a Fat Man to launch them with, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's check out the other one, I guess. Okay, and our final one here. Well, this one looks more intact than the rest of them. There's nothing caved in here, at least. It's all looks pretty reasonable, pretty sound. I don't see anything useful or anything around here, but it's all intact at least. So this one is stealing. Okay, let's see other people here. Oh, there were Brotherhood guys. That's right. We picked up that tape that the Brotherhood was on a mission. Okay, let's try this.
Stay where you are. I'm sending someone up to meet you.
All right. Brotherhood of Steel Paladin.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear.
Screw that, man. What's going on here?
I've told you what to do. Strip off your clothes and equipment or face summary execution. Will you comply?
No.
Makes things simple for us.
Okie dokie. Well, it did not go like I thought it would, guys. Thought maybe they would respect my decision. Apparently not so much. I do want to find out more, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I guess if it goes badly, we can always fall back on our save. He's got his helmet on this time.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear. There's nothing to talk over. You can strip down and...
Okay.
Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
God, man. It's pretty brutal. So they're willing to just shoot us. I don't think I even have my Pip-Boy anymore, do I? No, I can't even use my Pip-Boy. This could be really bad.
Where did you learn that password? And tell the truth, because I'll know if you're lying.
I found some of your people dead out in the waste. They had on them.
An interesting story. It may even be true. Under normal circumstances, your story wouldn't make any difference. You'd be dead already. Lucky for you. Probably. Elder McNamara wants to meet you. So follow me, closely, or you'll be killed.
Elder McNamara? Eh, I've never heard of Elder McNamara. Still in the dark.
I've been informed that you bring us ill tidings, stranger. Care to elaborate?
I found one of your patrols out in the waste. Your men are dead.
That is sad news indeed, and I thank you for making your way here to convey it to us. But now the issue remains that an outsider knows our location. You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider who can accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood?
Why haven't you just killed the ranger already?
Yes, we could kill him easily enough. But sometimes you can learn a great deal by observing people, both enemies and friends. Which is why it will be very interesting to observe how you choose to deal with the situation, and decide which you are, enemy or friend. Do we understand one another?
Sure, I guess.
Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
Holy crap, man. These Brotherhood are like hardcore.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the Ranger.
Jesus, okay. So it seems now we have like no choice but to go and take care of this Ranger. Can you see the collar on me? You sure can. There it is. That's brutal, man. I guess, I mean, you know, extreme times call for extreme measures, but damn. Brotherhood here is not very friendly at all. Sound like they've killed quite a few people. So right over here is the guy we need to go to down south here. Hopefully there's an option to like convince him to leave. I don't want to have to kill an NCR Ranger because then that's going to pit me against the NCR right away. That's not ideal. Not at all. It is over here, right? I don't want to go too far out. Can't get one of the bunkers. Can I open this? Yeah, I can open this. Okay. Now, hopefully, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's right over here. Unless it's on the east side or something. There's an eastern bunker here, too. Maybe it's inside of here. I don't want to go outside of that thing and then blow myself up. I don't think I've been to this one. Let's try this. That's a new one, yeah. I'll bet you this is it. Hey man, free food. And free ammo, and holy crap, all this water. Thank you. Read journal, okay. Finally got started getting this place in order, put out enough supplies to last a while, swept up some, gonna hit the hay and continue tomorrow. Reading next entry. Found a nice little spot to scout the prison from. Place has been pretty damn active lately. Those thrice-damned powder gangers have been spreading out, so I need to be careful to avoid them. It doesn't help that I have to get back early each night or risk getting blinded by the sand. Next entry. This godforsaken radio so doesn't work. Damn it, I'm a scout, not an electrician. Must have got some sand in it or something. At least that crazy storm is good for keeping people away. This place wouldn't make much of a safe house if other people were traipsing in and out all the time. I'd hate to have to find another location again, but if the supplies, especially the equipment, weren't safe, I guess I'd have to. Okay, so we took his stuff, and I suppose that'd be enough to drive him away. I can unlock this, and I don't know what'll happen here. Let me actually save here. Here, nothing. Okay, nothing. Oh, I can't open this yet. What's my lockpicking at? I don't think I can get that, actually. 50, no, I'd need like 5 extra from somewhere. Appears to be broken. Let's go ahead and smash it. Okay, so now he won't come back here, and we didn't have to kill anybody, and I think we're good to go. So we have proved our loyalty to the Brotherhood. Easy enough. Alright, let's see what they have to say now.
Stand back from the door. The Elder's eager to hear your report.
Is he gonna come out? Said stand back. Okay, let's go in and see what they want here.
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger?
The Ranger won't be a problem, he's gone.
Gone? Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back?
He was going to leave if he couldn't get his radio working, so I destroyed it.
I see. And he's not particularly likely to come back, since he's learned that the bunkers here aren't secure enough to serve as safe houses. It's not a foolproof solution, but indirect methods rarely are. What matters is that you drove him off without alerting him to our presence. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it, and there will be no mercy.
Yeah, it's a pretty hardcore, man.
Your presence here Let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
So you're head of security?
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
So why'd I have to deal with that ranger topside?
Normally, that would have fallen under my jurisdiction, but the Elder thought it'd provide a good test for you, so I backed off.
What exactly are the rules regarding entering and leaving?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
God, that's brutal, man. Other questions?
Fine by me.
Okay, time for me to go.
Later.
Come on, guys. It looks so cool in their Brotherhood armor. Looks like T-51, probably. So we have access now to the hidden bunker here. Interested to see what kind of supplies we've got here. We can get maybe, and who we can talk to. Wow, look at this. All these nice beds, nice and orderly. Ooh, watch laser pistols. Well... Yep, sorry man, I'm gonna take that. Oh my god, they've got so much stuff over here. Yep, sorry guys, you guys have a lot of good shit here. Could care less about my karma loss here. Who is detecting me here? I guess those guys over there. God, that's way loud. Can I close this? There we go. If I use a stealth boy here and I can steal stuff maybe then. Let's try that. God, I'm over encumbered. Eddie! Carry some stuff on, man. We're getting all kinds of good weapons here. Okay, well. A lot of good stuff there. In the lockers? No. Okay, I think that's it. Still got the stealth field going. It lasts a pretty long time, actually. A lot longer than Fallout 4 would. Anything else I can steal around here while I got this thing active? It's like a shooting range over here, it looks like. I'm gonna say that's the quartermaster, probably. Can buy stuff over there. Doctor. Can I... Okay, go away, Doctor. Would you stop it? Doo-doo-doo, nothing to see here. Requires a key. Okay, well our stealth boy is over finally. Let's go and talk to some other people then, I guess. I do have more stealth boys if I need them to steal more stuff. Want to explore this place pretty thoroughly though. Senior Scribe Schuler. Nice weapon there, Senior Scribe.
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about. I'm Linda Schuler. If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come.
Awesome. I'm pretty good right now, but I think I can get her to perform cybernetic surgery. I do have a spare book for that.
If you wish.
Okay, so she can do that. Cool. I've got a whole bunch of these things. Let's go ahead and get them installed, I guess. Well, how much would it cost, I guess? Is the question. 408. EMP generator, sure. It's like 400 per, pretty much. Stealth nanobots. Based on previous innovations, Robco presents its latest breakthrough in stealth technology. Nanobots reside under the user's skin, eliminating the need for any special device to generate the stealth field. Power has to be periodically recharged by external energy sources. So it gives you the stealth field ability. Awesome. Okay. Okay, I don't have anything else I can use in these other parts. Alright. 1,000 caps. Yeah, go ahead. Let's do it.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Okay, well, I guess we had surgery done. So now, if I go into stealth here, how's that stealth field thing work? So there's the EM pulse, we get those. I guess they refresh every so often. Does damage to robots, I suppose. Wonder, like, is it an 8 item? Those stealth nanobots, are they an 8 item, maybe? That would make sense. I don't know, I'll have to read up on that a little bit more. Not sure exactly how that works. This is cool, though. I did not realize that this was the Brotherhood of Steel headquarters out here. Level 2, wow, it goes even further. Got a nice little Brotherhood of Steel logo there. Let me see. Kind of looks like it's written in like nuclear material. Okay, got the latrine over here. It's actually all functional. I can actually drink from this, and it does not give me any rads. Probably isn't the most healthy thing to do, but of course I have to look in the stalls and see if anybody's over here. There is not. No awkward conversations, I guess. Okay, so I'll explore level 2 once I'm done exploring level 1. Nice, water fountain. Okay, well, I can just drink from this then. At least that's not stealing. Don't have to drink out of the toilet. I do want to go over and talk to the quartermaster there. You know, go to the shooting range here and talk to some people. Is this a named person? Yeah, Paladin Morgan.
Welcome to the range. Feel free to use any open lane.
I'm allowed to use the range?
Sure. The Elder's already given the okay. Unfortunately, you'll have to use your own weapons and ammo.
Okay.
Bye.
And this is the quartermaster, I take it.
You must be the stranger I've been hearing about. Sorry, but I'm strictly forbidden from offering our tech to outsiders like yourself. Besides, I'm a little busy right now.
Aw, man. Come on.
Sorry, outsider, but I'm not allowed to sell. Besides.
Damn. Okay, so we gotta get more rep to actually get that unlocked, then we can get some good stuff. So what am I supposed to actually be doing here? I mean, I've been wandering around and stuff, but what's my actual quest I'm supposed to be doing for these guys now? Still in the dark. Speak to Elder McMahon in the common room. Okay, where is that at? It's somewhere down here, okay. Let's find the Elder then. Did it say, like, if it's on level 1 or 2, or... No, okay, I'll see you guys once I figure out where the hell the common room actually is. Okay, so I found a classroom over here. This guy is, like, teaching, and there's nobody here. I heard him, like, giving a lecture.
Then you bring your second unit up to provide covering fire, like so. As much as I'm sick of Taggart's VR sims, I have to admit, we wouldn't be combat ready without him.
You know there's nobody here, right? Like, you're talking to an empty classroom.
Now, who can tell me the primary components of gunpowder?
Okay, I've gone by this. This is like the common room, but this is not where the Elder is. It's at the common room, right? Command room. Not common room, command room. Okay, it's probably on the next level then. Okay. I'm a moron. Disregard. Okay, it's gotta be somewhere on level 2 here.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're telling me. Kind of got lost multiple times here. You actually activate these terminals. What's in here? Access data store. Okay. It's either encrypted or it's just gibberish.
How may I assist you? Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Why is that?
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it.
Why aren't there patrols anymore?
Oh, there are patrols, just not exploratory ones. We've been in a state of lockdown for, well, let's just say it's been a while. The only time anyone gets to go topside is guard duty, or to gather provisions. Other than that, it's steel walls and fluorescent lights for us.
Why the lockdown?
That's not really for me to say. It's a bit of a touchy subject. You should probably forget I mentioned it.
Let's get back to the virus you mentioned.
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
What can I do to help?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Wow, that would be rough. I can't go that to there. What do I need to do?
You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
What kind of information do you have in the data store?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
How do I get access to more topics in the data store?
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Okay, time for me to go.
Later.
That was a really enthusiastic later. Project Goals Hidden Valley. The goal of the Hidden Valley project is to create a self-sustaining shelter for high-ranking VIPs that can serve as a command structure in times of crisis. The bunker itself is located several hundred feet below the surface. Multiple layers of reinforced materials serve to prevent a breach of the inhabitable areas by anything save for a direct hit by a bunker-busting weapon utilizing a megatonnage considered outside the capability of America's closest competitors. In the event that our enemies become capable of such an attack, the bunker's dervish camouflaging system makes targeting the site impossible for automated systems, forcing aggressors to rely on guesswork and sheer luck. Okay, interesting. That's pretty much all we can do then. Okay. Might unlock more later on, I guess. Okay, only way we can go now is this way. Here we go. Here's the guy I want to talk to.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I think I already found one of your patrols. Both paladins were dead.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive.
Okay, I'll begin looking immediately.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
So I'm gonna do all this, and they're not giving me anything. Just like the Brotherhood of Steel, man. Gotta buy our own equipment every time. So we found the one at Black Mountain. We gotta find the rest of them. Where are they at here? Wow, all the way up here, huh? In Nelson Air Force Base. Holy crap! And there's one way up here. Okay, well I guess we're gonna end up going that way anyway, so that's fine. I mean, we don't have to do it right away, but...
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Why should I trust you?
Why should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself. So are you willing to listen?
Reasonable enough, yeah, go ahead.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
And I suppose you'd nominate yourself.
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any 2 others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
Have you tried bringing this up with the Elder yourself?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
What do I get out of helping you?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough?
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there. What is it, Outsider? Have you discovered anything?
The Elder has me looking for the lost patrols and retrieving their mission discs.
Yes. I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any on the Lost Patrols, let me know.
What would you do if you became Elder?
After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area, but standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
Tell me about your last Elder.
Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming Elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically, only paladins are eligible. But an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind, and many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished.
Tell me about the battle at Helios.
Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting.
Okay, not very much information there. What do you think of the lockdown?
It's a travesty is what it is. Every second we sit on our hands down here is another second that we're not fulfilling our sworn duty.
Why do you dislike McNamara so much?
It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his current style of leadership. We're safe, yes, but at what cost?
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Bye.
Interesting. So we can replace the Elder, it looks like, eventually. We get more access to the data store here. Or at least we're supposed to. Okay, nothing else I can actually... Maybe if I talk to this guy?
Hello again, my friend. I hope...
Now the data store is fixed, what do you think of Hardin trying to get McNamara dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
Okay.
Bye.
Doesn't really help with anything. So there's a senior scribe that we can talk to, the medical person over here, as well as the teacher we can try to talk to as well.
Hello. Can I help you with something?
Let me see here. Doesn't have anything, I can't really ask her anything. Okay. So you're a doctor?
Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, I can treat you. For a fee. Normally I'd just be the base's medical officer, but my other duties say otherwise.
You mentioned other duties?
I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his. Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her.
Why not tell on him?
Oh, I tried. The Elder listened patiently to my carefully constructed argument regarding why the buffoon should lose his position. Then he just as patiently explained to me that Taggart's work was vital to our cause, and that he wasn't to be trifled with lesser matters. But vital to our cause? Hardly.
Okay.
Bye.
Nothing I can actually ask her, I guess, about any of this stuff, but good that we tried. We want to talk to Paladin Ramos. He might support the cause. This guy is gone from his post here. I can buy some stuff now as well.
Hey. The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind.
Oh, well, excuse me. Anything I can help you with?
If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is one short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer.
I could look around for it.
If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
Okay, not an actual quest, really. This tells me... Okay, here we go. Yeah, it tells me what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to talk to, Paladin Ramos. Okay, let's see. Missing laser pistol. Knight Torres in Hidden Valley wants me to find a laser pistol that's gone missing. The first thing to do is speak with the Paladin in charge of the firing range to see if he remembers who was using it. Okay. And he's not here right now. He's probably sleeping. I think it's pretty late at night. Alright guys, well I know that I have not gotten very much accomplished in this episode. We're just kind of talking the Brotherhood of Steel people and stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep and probably end the episode here. We will continue our quest with the Brotherhood, or the multiple quests here, next episode. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.